Winning the lottery is often imagined as the ultimate dream, a single ticket that transforms an ordinary life into one of endless comfort, luxury, and freedom. Stories celebrate the excitement of massive jackpots, while movies, such as this week's episode, It Could Happen to You, portray lottery winnings as a catalyst for kindness, generosity, and second chances. Yet, beneath these feel-good narratives lies a more sobering reality. For many winners, sudden wealth brings on financial ruin, broken relationships, legal battles, addiction, and profound personal loss. The experiences of several lottery winners demonstrate that money alone cannot guarantee happiness and, without careful planning, can become a source of hardship. It Could Happen to You follows Charlie Lang, a kind-hearted New York police officer who promises a waitress half of his lottery ticket when he cannot afford to leave a tip. When the ticket wins millions of dollars, Charlie honors his promise despite his wife's objections. Charlie and Yvonne use their winnings to help others. They somehow remain humble and ultimately find happiness together after Muriel's greed leads to her downfall. I mean, that happens. Now, while It Could Happen to You acknowledges that money can expose people's true character, it suggests that generosity and integrity ultimately triumph over materialism. Real life, however, is often far less forgiving. Take, for example, Jack Whitaker. Now, his story illustrates how extraordinary wealth can extract extraordinary problems. Already a successful businessman before winning $315 million from a Powerball jackpot in 2002, Whitaker soon became the target of repeated thefts, lawsuits, and relentless public attention. His family's struggles with addiction intensified, and the tragic death of his granddaughter devastated him. Reflecting on his experience years later, Whitaker admitted that he wished he had never won the lottery. And his story demonstrates that wealth can magnify existing personal and family problems while creating entirely new ones through unwanted publicity and security concerns. Then there's William Bud Post III. He experienced another common pitfall of sudden wealth. After winning $16 million in the Pennsylvania lottery, he quickly spent it on luxury items, an airplane, and business ventures. Poor investments, mounting debt, and family conflict, including a shocking murder-for-hire plot orchestrated by his own brother, ultimately drove him into bankruptcy. And his experience highlights how overspending and trusting the wrong people can rapidly erase even enormous fortunes. Michael Carroll, who won approximately £9 million in Britain's national lottery at just 19 years old, became known for extravagant spending, parties, luxury cars, and expensive gifts. Within several years, nearly all of his winnings had disappeared. Carroll later returned to ordinary work and has said he does not regret enjoying his wealth. And his experience demonstrates how a lack of long-term financial planning can make even millions of pounds disappear surprisingly quickly. Now, unlike Charlie Lang's carefully portrayed kindness in It Could Happen to You, these real-life experiences demonstrate that even good intentions require thoughtful financial planning. Take, for example, when they paid everyone's subway fare. Hey, that's a great deed. And imagine you're a tired New York worker and you just want to get home after a long day. Fantastic. What a great way to end your day. But certainly Charlie and Yvonne cannot continue to do that every single day. So again, you need some sort of solid financial plan, and you just can't give and give and give. Taken together, these stories reveal several recurring patterns. Many winners dramatically increase their spending by purchasing expensive homes, luxury vehicles, boats, and vacations. Now, full disclosure, if I won the lottery, yes, I would buy a home, not a luxury home, but I certainly would treat myself to a nice vacation. So I can understand that impulse. But others feel obligated to provide financial support to friends and relatives, often through gifts and loans that are never repaid. Poor investments, scams, fraud, legal disputes, taxes, addiction, and the absence of long-term financial planning frequently compound these problems. And rather than solving every difficulty, sudden wealth often amplifies existing weaknesses while creating entirely new problems and pressures. Ultimately, It Could Happen to You offers a hopeful fantasy in which honesty, humility, and generosity lead to lasting happiness. And the real experiences of Jack Whitaker, Bud Post, and Michael Carroll paint a more complicated but realistic picture. Winning millions of dollars may change a person's financial circumstances overnight, but it does not eliminate poor decision-making, family conflict, addiction, or the need for careful planning. So go ahead and give the subscribe button a good scratch so you never miss a thing. We have enjoyed bringing you great content, so we hope that you will subscribe to the Real Relationships podcast on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get podcasts. We are also on all the socials, so follow us on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Blue Sky, and Instagram. We upload throughout the week. New episodes of the podcast premiere every Thursday. We appreciate our listeners, our viewers, and our supporters. Stay safe, stay winning, and we'll see you soon.